Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 12 o'clock. I'm Jack Bunclock with the Solent Sports News headlines. Our top story today: former Tottenham manager Mauricio Pochettino is in the final negotiations with Chelsea to become the club's permanent manager. The Argentine has been out of work since he parted company with PSG after being sacked by the French club and is reported to take charge of the Blues this summer. Tonight there are 3 Premier League fixtures: Wolves against Crystal Palace, Aston Villa against Fulham, and a relegation crunch match where Leicester City travel to Leeds United. The Yorkshire side's manager Javi Gracia knows the importance of tonight's encounter at Ellen Road.
It's a very important game, a crucial game in this important moment of the season we are. Of course, we give the value of the game is for us, and we are really focused on it.
Burnley can clinch the Championship title later this evening as they travel to Lancashire rivals Blackburn Rovers. Boss Vincent Kompany says it's important his side doesn't get carried away with the derby atmosphere at Ewood Park.
If you're used to playing in these type of games and in these type of moments, you absolutely stay away from the apatheticals and you don't play the occasion, you play the game.
Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta claims that their match-up against Manchester City on Wednesday will not decide the title. Arsenal have struggled recently, having drawn in their last 3 games, but the Spaniard says that they have to be perfect against City to get a good result. Ireland's cricket team are facing Sri Lanka in the second day of their second test in Gulls International Stadium. Ireland were bowled out for an impressive total of 492. The home side are now batting and currently 56 runs not out after 13 overs. In snooker, Mark Selby has set up an intriguing World Championship last 8 tie against fellow 4-time champion John Higgins. Meanwhile, Ronnie O'Sullivan is winning 3-2 with Luca Bursell, and Jack Jones is beating Mark Allen on table 2 at the Crucible. 4-time NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers has been traded to the New York Jets. The quarterback has been recruited in an attempt to end the Jets' 13-year absence from the NFL playoffs. The Green Bay Packers will receive the 13th pick in the first round of the upcoming draft, along with 2 picks for the following year. Now to the NBA, where the 8th seed Miami Heat have taken a 3-1 series lead against first place Milwaukee Bucks after the superstar James Butler scored 56 points in the 119-114 victory. Middlesbrough boss Michael Carrick has questioned whether top flight officials are becoming too reliant on VAR after making their decisions. His side were beaten 2-1 last night against playoff rivals Luton after opponents were awarded a controversial penalty in the second half.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't affect our season, so more moving forward, whether it's playoffs or whatever, and then they haven't got the VAR and they've got to make that sudden decision and it counts for that and they're almost on their own, whether there's a case of them not being used to it or not.
And finally, Leinster's influential winger James Lowe will miss Ireland's Champions Cup semi-final against Toulouse on Saturday with a calf injury, which the 30-year-old picked up in the previous round against Leicester Tigers. The winner of this tie will face holders La Rochelle or Exeter Chiefs in the final in Dublin. That's all from us from now. We'll be back in an hour for more news stories.